I'm John Odom, family man, entrepreneur, race car driver. This is behind the scenes, Street Outlaws, no prep kings. Hey guys, race 3, New England Dragway here in New Hampshire. So, here Justin Swanstrom's got his car back together, so I want some money. Didn't get any last week, he wrecked, but I feel like we got a good car. Last week, as you guys all know, it was probably one of the fastest cars out on the field. We red lit against Scott Taylor, whatever, but I got to work on that as a driver. So I feel like this is my week. So we're going to go out and see what we can do. Got a couple test hits before race your way in, so that's going to help. Just the surface is different, kind of things going on, so we'll get it kind of tested and see what we like here, and then we'll be ready to go, so stay tuned.
Yep. Glad to see you back.
I made them small.
Put them on.
I made them small. Woo! Where are we putting them? Where are we putting them?
Gotta be symmetrical, whatever you do it.
Huh? Right where he can see it.
Yeah.
Be like Ricky Bobby.
Right on the blower, so he's staring at it. Every time he's doing a pass.
Oh, dear.
The door sponsor.
Coveted door
Oh man, you can't even get the bubbles out of it? For real? Oh dear God.
Hey guys, so my nemesis from last year, David Gates, I drew him like every time last year. He beat me every time last year. A couple times this year we drew each other and he beat me those 2 times. So the last race, I drew him again. And I told him I was gonna wax his ass. And we did. We did it. So if I beat David, I get to put an Odom sticker on his car. And when David beats me, then I put a red rum sticker on my car. We're going to do it throughout the year, every time we race, and at the end of the year, whoever has more stickers, we're going to figure something out for a bet. So I hope you enjoy.
Hey, it's fun, man. We do this for the fans and for our crews and everybody that comes out. I've been racing John for several years now in small tire, and now we're in big tire. We always seem to draw each other. He's always been a great competitor. And there's one thing about it, we're going to have fun and we're going to do it for the fans, and we hope they enjoy our little deal we got going on.
I had a little issue with my button, but we got it figured out. We made a pass. Had it way turned up too hot for the bottom of the track because we blew the tires off it. But we have some data passes, so we got race your way in, and here we go. Hey guys, so guess who's in the pits? Boddie, good friend of mine. He wanted to come over and check out the car.
Right, man. Team Boddie, man. We here support my guy John Odom, man, and coming the first time seeing the car. I've been out for a minute. I've missed a few races. We had a few failures with our car, so he brought the car out. He debuted it. I wasn't here, so now I just got here and checked the car out, man. This is amazing, man. This is a whole piece of art, man. I've been here and I passed it in, but just to get out here and see it, man, this is pure beauty, man.
Yeah.
Racing away in 16 drivers, 13 miles. We're going to go ahead and start right now to see who's racing. All they got to do is win one time. John Odom, you got to win once, man, and you're in the invitational. I tell you, it's that easy. Just win. All right, so we're going to draw ships here.
Let's go. All people first?
Yes.
Go, man.
I got it. You got it? I'm good.
I'm not going to fight.
I might drop the one I wanted.
Every time. Every weekend. You guys want to swap?
I want to swap.
Hey, you guys want to swap?
You want to swap?
No swaps.
So here we are, race your way in. As you know, I drew David Gates again. I draw David Gates every weekend. I think there's something going on in the chip box because that's what we're doing. But anyways, so like last week, I'm gonna drag his ass, being invitational, and here we go. Hey guys, so little issue at the beginning. For some reason, I don't feel like the brakes are holding and I'm kind of rolling forward and I don't understand that, but we've got it fixed, I think. So we'll work through it. Kind of burned David Gates a little bit on that. I think it got a little bit hot, but I did apologize. In the run though, it shook so bad, it shut my power off. So we got to figure that out for the next round. Hey guys, day 2 here in New England. So here we are. So raced our way in yesterday, beat David Gates. Had a couple issues, the tires got loose halfway down, shut the power off, we still won. So we're in the invitational today, so we'll see how it goes. We feel like we got a car to win this one. Daddy Day was fast yesterday, there was a few fast people, but we can, if I can do my job, my team's done their job, we'll win and hopefully come out victorious. Hey guys, here with Dave Adkins. As you know, hurt his car last race. And so we had a good strategy today. He brought another car, so I'm allowed to race it. So I called him out first round. Everybody's happy to see Chuck Seitzinger. Called him out first round, so the car should have no issue beating him, and that'll put me into the second round, and we'll start grazing points, because as you know, it's all about the points.
That's it.
Okay, let's roll.
All right, sounds good. Oh, I'm going to go up there and stage the car, do a burnout, and then see what happens. Anything can happen. If for some reason something happens and, I get the round win, then, I gain another 10 points.
Well, now, you said people weren't happy about you, about the call-out thing. Who wasn't happy?
So a lot of people, booed and this and that. The other drivers were not happy about this call-out, but, everybody does this. It's within the rules. It's a legal car for me to drive. So Justin brought up the fact that I didn't make a pass yesterday with the car because the rules state that you have to run the same car Friday as you run Saturday. But you don't have to run the car Friday. You just can't change cars from whatever you run on Friday to Saturday. So I teched the car in, everything was good yesterday. I just didn't make any passes. So I'm going to make my very first pass in this car that I've never driven before in front of 10, 15,000 people here racing a GTR with a screw blower. So it should be interesting.
So first round, invitational today, ran my teammate, did really well. We turned the car down yesterday because we were blowing the tires off in the middle of the track. We turned it down, but we ended up blowing tires off the end of the track. So obviously, either we're running a ton of power or we're just having track issues, so we're gonna have to turn it down some more to make some clean passes. Hey guys, there's some messed up stuff going. So again, even round 2 invitational, I just do who? But David Gates. I don't even know what's going on. It's getting freaky at this point, but we definitely know we can beat him. So we'll be in round 3. Let's roll. Round 3. I know you were talking about that. Yeah, that was a pass. That was a great pass. That's the best pass you guys have made. That was unbelievable. What's up, guys? Second round, we'll race David Gates and beat David Gates. Not saying anything about that car. That car is badass. I mean, it's Lizzie Musey's old car, and he can drive it. So we're just grateful to be on the third round. All right, so we drew Stinky Pinky. I have never raced him before. So the good thing about that is he's never raced me. So he doesn't even know what is expected, and he'll see it when he gets it.
We just made a shock adjustment. I want to see how that's going to affect everything.
Okay. Is he going to lead different?
Should not. This has got a high speed and a low speed valving in the shock, so we did not adjust the starting line side of the shock.
Okay.
We adjusted what it's doing going down track.
Okay.
But that being said, sun's coming off track, car's going to make more power.
Yep. So second gear.
Yeah. We've pulled 3.3 on the G meter before leaving in second gear on a good surface.
So we'll take that.
And we're not there. Like we were 3.2, just saying. So it's still got a little more bite left in it early. And I'll step on it a little harder on the tune-up.
Okay.
Leave everything else alone.
We just first Nissan to win a MPK.
First Nissan ever to win an MPK.
One round at a time. One round at a time.
I got to feel like for the third round, for the third race I've been in an MPK car to get to the final 8, it could be actually something too.
Big deal.
That's a big deal too. Yeah.
It's a big deal. All right, so throughout the weekend, cars gotten faster and faster and faster. John's getting more and more acclimated to the car. John is a much better driver than a lot of folks that I've ever dealt with. When you're in these cars, you can feel, and they'll talk to you if you're listening. John was coming back and saying, hey, look, you know, this thing's shaking the tires, or hey, look, this thing is I feel it doing this, it's shuddering. So we kept looking, and yes, we had some tire speed issues earlier down track, but once we get the car calmed down, like the car made a super good pass, the fastest pass the car's ever made just a minute ago, and John said it's still doing it. And so with that data, we were able to go back and look a little further, and what's happening is that the aerodynamics on the car is so good, it's mashing the car down to where the shock is bottomed out. So when the shock's bottomed out, then it feels everything. So when this thing's got a 5-speed transmission in it, and it shifts like a mule kicks. So every time it shifts, he's feeling it in the car. Bam, 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 like that. He's feeling it every time it shifts like that. And so the thing being riding essentially with the shock bottomed out, he's feeling every little thing in the racetrack. And you know, over 200 miles an hour, I'm sure it does feel like he's on railroad tracks, because the thing's probably, you know, beating his guts out. But what we think is happening is it's getting so much downforce on the back of the car that's what it's doing. It's just driving that shock completely compressed. So we got a little bit of work to do in the aero package on the car, but I like it so well because we're going to be in situations where we're going to need that. So we're coming up with some ideals to be able to have the best of both worlds, and that's what we're going to do in the races to come.
That was a great race. Stinky Pinky, I think I got him at the tree. I got him for a while, and then I blew the tires off, and there's nothing you could do at that point with a guy that's that fast. He came around me like a freight train, so it is what it was, right? So we love it. We're here, and so thank you. Hey guys, thanks for subscribing. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, leave some comments, and we'll see you in Ohio.
For my wins.